Hello and welcome to my channel, Single Mom Review. My name is Sherry and that is spelled C-H-E-R-E. It is spelled a little fancy but pronounced plain old Sherry. And I'm a full-time high school English teacher and a part-time reseller here on YouTube. And today I'm having a terrific Tuesday purse sale. I know on Thursday I pretty much promised I was going to have my purse sale over the weekend, either Saturday or Sunday, more so Sunday. And I think I told you all on that thrift haul on Thursday that I was grand dog sitting. Well, this was a new puppy that they had just gotten on Monday, and he came to my house on Wednesday night. They flew out to Washington Thursday morning, and having a puppy was like having a grand baby, like a newborn baby. I mean, I had to have all eyes on him at all times because he was just into everything, and we were going to the bathroom every, couple of hours, or as soon as I saw him moving around too much, we were out the door to the bathroom. And honestly, I was exhausted, and there's no way I could have stood and did a video for an hour, and because he would have just been excited listening to me talk, thinking I was talking to him. And then if I tried to put him in another room, he was going to whine for me. And so his parents got in at 1 a.m. I'm filming this on Monday. They got in at 1 a.m. Monday morning. And so there was just no way I was going to get it done. I did have a football game on Friday night also, and then I had a banquet in Ponca City on Saturday evening. And so I had those things on top of this grand puppy, and wow, it was an eye-opener that I'm too old for this. But anyways, I'm here on Tuesday. So this, I know it's a weeknight. I know it's not a night that you expected, and so this isn't going to be as long as I usually do. There's not going to be even a few extras at the beginning. There's not going to be any jewelry. There's, I think, 10 to 12 bags, and they are all new bags, and not brand new with tags, but just new bags to the show. And then I am going to open a ThredUp NameBrand box. So I'll have 5 handbags in that. And that's going to be my show for today, for this week. I will talk more about what's coming up at the end. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. If you do see anything that you would like, please send me an email to singlemomreview@gmail.com. That's always down in the description box. If I remember, I'll try to put it on the screen. Sometimes I say it and then I forget. But I do also try to have timestamps down below, time allowing. But so that you can go through the items a little bit more quickly. If you don't like one, you can kind of go ahead and skip to the next one. Just helps you, because I know your time's valuable. I get it. I'm there. Same feelings. And so anyways, but if you do want to watch the whole video, thank you so much, because that helps me and my channel. So I appreciate that. Even if you just go through it quickly to find what you're looking for and then let it play while you're doing something else, I appreciate it. If you do see something and you email me, I will send you a PayPal invoice. You don't have to be a member of PayPal. You can pay using credit card or debit card. I also take Venmo and Cash App. Just let me know in your email. We can figure that out. No problem at all. My shipping, I do have a couple of smaller leather goods that would be $7 ships, and then everything else is a $10 ship. But I do have a $10 max ship, and so you can get however many items you want. The max is $10. If you ordered from the thrift sale and had not purchased, didn't have anything else waiting, I do still have those items. And so I could put those in a box. I could put what you get today in a box with those. But everything else I finished up and got out over the weekend and on Monday. So that's all I had. And I think I only had a couple left from the thrift sale that didn't have something prior. So anyway, I think that's pretty much everything. Do remember these are secondhand items, and so even the things that come out of the ThredUp name brand box, even though you're going to see them before I've done anything to them, I always clean, condition, sanitize anything that comes out of the box before it comes to you. And then all the items that are stuffed, I've already done all that too. And so they should be as good as I can possibly get them. I always say somebody probably knows, well, definitely knows more than I do. So you could probably do a lot more than me, but I get it to the best of my ability. Oh, down below in the comment section, there will be a pinned comment. If there's any item that's pending, it'll have a P in front of it. If there's any item that has sold and is paid for, that means it'll have a shopping emoji by it. If it has a P, go ahead and email me, because you never know. Sometimes people change their minds, they switch bags, things come up. So send me an email. I will put you next in line. I do respond to everyone in the line, and I will let you know. I'll say, hey, I have somebody else in front of you, but they haven't paid yet. I'll let you know if it becomes available, and I will let you know if it's not available anymore, if it's sold, or if it's become available and it's yours. So I think that sums it up. Like I said, I'm going to try to make this a little faster. We don't have near as many as I usually do, and so let's get going. All right, the first thing I have is this Dooney and Bourke. Now this is one, this is the only one that you have seen, because this came from the Dooney box that I opened. I think it was my last purse sale. I opened the Dooney box, and this was all that's left. This is a Dooney and Bourke. It's blue with tan, kind of a cheddar leather there. It does have the original wristlet here, and it is the edge coating is like the same blue that matches there on that wristlet. It does have it to where you can snap it here and actually make it a little purse if you want to carry it as a little purse. Okay, or you can snap this back over here and it's your wristlet. And this is in pristine condition on the outside. There's no markings at all. It's wonderful looking. There's the Dooney and Bourke branding. I'm gonna unzip that. It has a nice little leather pull there. It does have like two compartments kind of on the inside here. Well, not really compartments, but you've got a red, or you get a section here, and then it has a kind of a divider with a section there. Okay, this is more of a slip pocket, but it's huge. So I would call this more of a divider. Here is your little Dooney little tag there that they put with. So this is in really nice shape. It had a little bit of glue looking, it was kind of dingy around there. You can see where that glue's coming through, but I really cleaned on it, and so now you really just kind of see the outline of it, but it's not looking any like dingy anymore. So for this Dooney blue and tan pouch wristlet, I'm asking 20 bucks. It's in wonderful, like, new condition. All right. The next thing I have is this little Coach wristlet. This is beautiful. Look at this. Oh my gosh, it is gorgeous. This is the Coach Starlight Pushlock pouch or wristlet. Has the original wristlet. This is, I don't know what kind of material that is. It is like a silver, I don't really know what kind of material it is. It is beautiful, but it is called Starlight. You see that? It's omniscient. Coloring, like if you turn, you know, it looks different. It gives you different shadows as you turn it. It's really, really pretty. So pretty. I love it. I love the feel of it. I don't know what you would call that. It's almost like it's a, I don't really know, like a sateen vinyl. I don't really know what it is, but it's wonderful. All right, this unzips. It's got your Coach satin striped lining in there. So pretty. Got a little slip pocket there. It's gorgeous. So for this little Coach Starlight Pushlock pouch wristlet, I'm asking $14. $14. Now, if it was supposed to have a hang tag, it doesn't have one. I'm not positive it was supposed to, but it does have the Coach right there. Adorable. All right, the next thing I have is this Coach. This is another little pouch wristlet. This one's in beautiful condition. It's kind of a coral color. It's a beautiful, this tan and beige signature C Jacquard is gorgeous, just gorgeous. It has the original wristlet. Now, they had it where this wristlet thing would go right here. Okay, that's like that. And then whenever you opened it, you know, it was kind of like that. But I mean, you can still do that if you wanted to, but I looked at the ones online and none of the other ones had zipper pulls. This was the zipper pull on that little circle. But you know, I like the wristlet over here together, like snap together like that, but I still would like to have a zipper pull. So I added this zipper pull. You can take it off if you want to just stick with the original O-ring, fine. If I was to keep this, I would want a zipper pull because I would want my wristlet over here. Because it doesn't zip open as a little purse because then your zipper's open. So I don't really know what I don't really know. So anyways, I added that. You can take it off if you don't want it. But the inside is beautiful. Beige and tan inside. It's got maybe one tiny, I can't even find it. Like right there, I don't even know what you would call that. Not even really a pink ink mark or anything. But this is, it's like a beige sateen inside of it too. Gorgeous little slip pocket there. So for this Coach and coral pouch wristlet, I am asking $14 also for it. $14. All right, the next thing I have is this Coach. This is a poppy crossbody. This is the Kyra, K-Y-R-A. Beautiful. It's like got a beige background and then all these different pops of pink. It's Coach, poppy flowers everywhere. Then you've got this back pocket. It's like a pink, light pink. You've got your Coach branding on there, right there. It does have the original crossbody strap. It is not adjustable, or excuse me, it is not removable, but it is adjustable. Let me put this on for you. Isn't that cute? I love these slim bags like this. Super cute. I know Coach is super popular, or excuse me, Poppy's super popular. Coach is too right now, but Poppy especially. So we're going to open this. Oh, let me show you here on the outside. You've got a little bit of corner rub, tiny bit right there on the edge coat, and the same thing over there, tiny bit there, but really nice. All right, and you don't even really notice it. All right, and then the inside here, like that pink striping, or not really striping, but kind of a, I don't really know what you would call that material either. I'm so lax. Beautiful on the inside, Coach Kyra. I am asking for this poppy $32. All right, and then we have this Coach Y2K little shoulder bag. This isn't really a patent leather, it's just a shiny leather. This is gorgeous also. You've got your Coach branding right there. This is in absolutely fabulous condition. It's beautiful. It's got your signature C embroidered, ever so subtle in the shiny black leather. You got your little shoulder strap. Now, if you wanted to add a crossbody and then just let that hang, you could easily do that. Okay, easily do that. But this Y2K shoulder bag style is really in right now. Super cute. Now, this does not have its hang tag, but it is definitely, you can see this is Coach a mile away. It does have a leather zipper pull here. And you have your Coach Creed there. Got a zipper pocket here with a slip pocket over here. And, oh, it does have right around this edging, that same where that glue goes. I may scrub that a little bit more. I did it once, but I may scrub it one more time and just see if I can get that any lighter. But, you know, who's looking inside of your purse and saying, oh, do you have glue stain at the top of your purse? If they are, they need to mind their own business. Otherwise, this bag is fabulous. And so for this little Coach Y2K, I am asking $29 for her. All right, the next thing I have is this Coach Penelope. And this is in the gray. Signature C, and this would be a Jacquard also. It's got your little turn lock front pocket here. It does have its hang tag, Coach. Let me put this on for you. It is adjustable but not removable. It has the same kind of strap as the Coach Poppy, canvas kind of type strap. There it is. This one's also fits very nicely along the hip there. It's a beautiful kind of a silver gray. Beautiful. Look at that. It is beautiful. It does have, like I said, you got your Coach branding here. It does have the turn lock that opens up. There's that interior. And then you have your top zip here. And there's no zip or slip pocket in there, but it does have this beautiful kind of a silver gray blue satin interior. So for this Coach Penelope crossbody, I am asking $28 for her. All right, the next thing I have is this Coach pink suede hobo style with the fringe or the tassel, the suede tassel. It's gorgeous. The handle is the vachetta leather. It is adjustable there a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit. It does have a suede Coach hang tag that goes along with it. I love the handle. So like I said, this is a, isn't that beautiful? Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Pink suede, beautiful. Now this suede does have just a few, you know, it's pink. It's a light pink suede. So it's going to have a few, it's really hard to see. I took a suede eraser and just went to town on kind of cleaning this, but you still maybe got some little bitty tiny, that's really easy to see here in this light, but honestly when you're out and about, when I'm looking at it like this, I can't see it, and it's really light. Now this side is pretty much perfect as suede can be. It's just that back, it's like it got into something that put these tiny little things that honestly you can't see much of when you're not having the light gleaming on it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. All right, I love the tassel zipper pull. Here is the interior. It has that same kind of like that pink interior that, which one had the poppy. The poppy had that pink interior. There's your creed. You got a zipper pocket here. And then you've got two slip pockets here. And the inside of this is gorgeous. Beautiful inside. So for this pink Hobo suede coach, I am asking 20. I marked it down a little bit because of those little spots. 20 bucks. The handles were 20 bucks, I would think. All right. The next thing I have is this Kate Spade. This is so cute. This is the Carli from the McCall Street line. This is the Carli, C-A-R-L-I. She's in a beautiful white. I know it's really not the season for white, but white is forever going to be a beautiful baby shower wedding bag. And if you're looking for a white bag to put in your collection, this is it. You've got this beautiful tassel. I think that just makes the bag, quite honestly. You've got your Kate Spade branding there. Beautiful pebbled leather. There's no really call outs on the outside or even the corners of this. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. There's really not. It's like it was never set on the ground, honestly. But I do know it was used because the handles are, they're in perfect condition. Besides, it shows a little bit of rub. See that rub right there? And you can't hardly see it unless you just really, and it's not dirt, it's where it just rubbed, almost rubbed the paint off of the leather. Now, somebody may know something that they can do. Somebody may be able to grab some paint and really paint it up and do it right, and that would be great. It does have that little rub right there, but honestly, do you really see that? Especially if your hand's there? No. All right, so if you wear this in the crook of your arm, oh my gosh, is that not gorgeous? It's gorgeous. I love a dome-shaped satchel. And the outside of this pebbled leather and this tassel are pristine. It did not have its original crossbody. I added this crossbody just to give an option. If you were to get this and you said, yeah, I don't even want that, tell me, I'll take it off. But I like to always give an option. And so you can wear it as a crossbody. Super cute. Now, I kind of feel like, I'll be really honest, I kind of feel like down here, I feel like the bag gets off balance when it's, not when it's laying on you, but just when you're like pulling it up like it goes like that. So the other day when I was testing this out, I did it right here. I did it right here and right here on the back. I just thought it gave it more balance if I was using it as a crossbody. Okay, there's your crossbody strap. See how now it stays upright and balanced, and then goes on like that. But you have these here, obviously they're there for a reason. So you can put it there. You can do whatever you want. You can take it off and use it as a satchel because honestly, it's adorable. That's my favorite. It's the cutest little satchel ever. But everybody likes to have their hands free at times, so I think it's always a good idea to throw it in there if somebody might use it. And the inside here, absolutely gorgeous. Get your Kate Spade branding there. You've got 2 slip pockets over here with the zipper pocket here. And I say gorgeous, but then I have to stop and say that damn glue that they used. You've got a little bit up here, and I did scrub that really well. You can't even really tell really along that zipper very much. But over here on this pocket, see when they took the pocket and they sewed it, you know, they wanted to, it's double material on the pocket, so they've glued it to keep the material, you know, taut, and so you can see the glue, straight little blue line. But like I said, who's getting in your purse and nosing in your business? Because they shouldn't be in your business. That's it. So for this Kate Spade, Carli, McCall Street Dome Satchel, $45. And these, they go in the 80s on online. So $45. All right, the next thing is this Coach Ashley Carryall. Now this bag, I'll tell you some things about it, and I worked on her. But she's an Ashley Carryall. You've got your leather here, black leather. This is your signature Jacquard. This little Coach emblem or hang tag did not come with it, but I had it because it didn't have its original black hang tag. So I thought that was just super cute. You have Coach here, everybody's gonna know. But I thought I'm gonna add that on there, so I did. Kind of little charm, little Coach charm, and it is truly a Coach. So you have your sides that kind of gussy up here, right there. And then you have your over here that kind of gussies up. I did add this crossbody. It did not have its original crossbody. Okay. Now, on the actual fabric here, you have a little bit of corner rubs right there. Not too much right there. You know, this is black fabric, so you're not going to be able to see a whole lot, but I just did want to show you that it does have a little bit. That had a little pucker there. See that little pucker? But it's fine. Just a little pucker there. And I did mark this down a little bit because of that little extra down there. And the other thing I marked it down for was because of the handles had some edge coat around the silver here, which I took black paint and I painted all there. And so you honestly can't see to a blind eye, but if you feel, you can just, it just doesn't feel like edge coat. But I did paint it all black with black leather paint, so that all that is seen. And then there was like maybe a few, you can't even hardly see where the edge coat might have been. There was just a little speck here and there. Honestly, maybe not. So that's where just, you know, it just starts to rub against these silver metal. And so that edge coat just starts to kind of rub off after time. But I did paint all that. So honestly, to the blind eye, you're not ever going to see that. The silver on the black hardware is gorgeous. So then you open it up. It has actually 3 compartments. So we're going to start with the back. You got a black sateen lining. Here's your creed. You've got a zipper pocket there for that one. That snaps. In the middle, you have a zippered compartment. And then the front section is another button. And you have 2 slip pockets in that front section. So because of just the little bit of corner wear that this bag had and that little bit of around edge cutting around where the silver was, I actually marked this down to 38. These were going for like 70 or so on Poshmark. Oh, I didn't even show you what this looked like on. Ugh. All right, so here it is as a shoulder bag. Super cute. Oh, I love that little dangle there. And then as a crossbody, and I just put a plain black with silver hardware crossbody on for you. If you don't want that, tell me, but I think for the carryall, it's really nice to have that. So for the coach, Ashley Carryall, 38. All right, 2 more, and then we will go to the ThredUp box. All right, the next one is this Michael Kors. This bag is gorgeous. This is the Michael Kors Cynthia in like a blush pink. It's beautiful. Look at this chain. It's gold and then the pink and then gold and pink and gold. It's gorgeous. The hang tag is the MK and then behind it is the pink. But look on the back side, it's got the MK too. So if it twists over. When I got this bag, it had this with it on the inside in a pocket, but it did not have what it hung by. So I added this little clip style and then put the original hang tag back on it. You have Michael Kors on all of your O-rings on all 4 sides. The outside of this Saffiano leather bag is gorgeous. Your feet even say Michael Kors. Saffiano leather stays so nice. It's gorgeous. This is the original crossbody strap. I don't know that it was ever used. It does have Michael Kors on your clips to the crossbody, and it has Michael Kors on the buckle on the crossbody. So let's see. It is adjustable, like I said, and removable. There it is as a crossbody. If you want to just wear it as a satchel in the crook of your arm, which I love this chain. There it is. It is so stinking cute. If you're a pink lover, oh my gosh. Now there is one thing I did want to show you right here. Okay, see how these have these little silver or gold brads? This is just missing the gold brad. It does not take away from any of the structure of the bag. And if you happen to be able to find that, just screws in there. If you can find a little brad and screw it in there, take care of that, okay? It has 3 sections. The back, okay, it has one snap that goes over all 3 sections to keep it all together. So we're going to unsnap that. We're going to go to this back area. There's the back area. This, actually, when I got this, this had a little bit of pin. Was it this side? I think it was. And I took, you could take the whole thing out, and I took it out, and the pin, all of it came out. It was, yeah, I was amazed. So you've got a zipper pocket here. You've got 2 slip pockets. You've got your Michael Kors. This one is Michael Kors. And you've got your key fob there. You have your Michael Kors on your zipper pull there. It's going to open up to a middle zip section. Okay. And then you have this front section. Clean. And you have 2 slip pockets. See, when they put the leather on the top of where the glue is underneath there, it takes care of all that glue issue. So for this, what was this one called? This one was called the Cynthia Pink Satchel Crossbody. I'm asking 48. 48 for her. She's gorgeous. This chain detail right here, I think, just sets it apart. All right, and then the last thing I have is this wonderful Lululemon duffel in a beautiful plum and black. This thing is gorgeous. There is your Lululemon branding there. It has a front, this would be a duffel slash, what would you call it? Double slash, or duffel slash yoga bag. You also have this little clasp here, because on the other side you have a clasp. Right here. So that if you want to lay something across here, like a yoga mat or something like that, then you lay it across the top of your bag and you adjust this and you just snap it and it keeps that taut on top of the bag. Okay. So you have this actually you can cinch this pocket up more if you want to. This has a front pocket here that has a front pocket, and then it also has 2 slip pockets inside of it. And that's where this stays if it's not being used. On the end here, you have a pocket. Okay, and then this kind of goes down deep there. This is, and then you, on the back side here is this other pocket, slip pocket area. You've got maybe one slip pocket on the inside of it. And then this is where the other side of that clip stays in there if you're not using it. And then on this side, you have another slip pocket and another kind of a gathered pocket on inside of it. This one might have had a gathered pocket too. Let me see. Did I miss it? Nope, it did not. This one did though. Okay. You can wear this as a crossbody. You can have your hands free. You can take it. It is removable and adjustable, and it does have a shoulder padded strap there. Or you can use this as a shoulder bag on your shoulder very easily. The crossbody strap has Lululemon on your buckles. It also has your Lululemon on the strap. This is a little strap keeper. Keeps them both together. If you need to separate it, you separate it, and then you snap it back together if you're traveling with it. All right, then you have, it does have like a double zip. So you could have your 2 zippers there in the middle that meet. And they both go back to their sides. Oops. Okay, this side over here did have a zippered area. Forgot to show you that. Okay. And it's going to open up into this huge area. Okay. I don't really know. I didn't read exactly what this was, why this was like this, but it's a big area with this big piece of material. So I don't know about that. I'll have to check into that. I'm sure it has a purpose. I just don't know. Let me get this zip back. Let's see if your does have Lululemon on the zipper pull. I didn't show you the bottom. Here's the bottom. It is like a nice material that, you know, would set on the ground. This is like a nylon, and this is just a little bit of a heavier material that would keep it upright and kind of give it a little more structure when it's sitting on the ground. All right, so now let's get into the inside. This thing's got so much. All right, it does have the shoe bag. So if you're using it, you put your shoes in this, cinch it up, and you put that inside the bag, and it doesn't get on anything else. I had 3 towels in this because it was so big. All right. And then here is your inside. You've got this huge zipper pocket over here. And you've got 3 mesh pockets there. Okay, and then on this side, you've got your time to shine there. You have a zipper pocket here, and then you have another zipper pocket here that has the mesh. This is where that material comes in. And I think you could probably add, okay, what I think you could do is you could put maybe another pair of shoes, or maybe you have clothes that you don't want to get on other clothes, or something you don't want to interact. You stick them in this pocket, and it does come into the bag, but it's going to stay separate from everything else. So I'm sure if you go Google, this is the Lululemon Runways duffel bag. It will tell you exactly how that works on the inside. But so for this Lululemon Runways, and this is in like new condition. It's amazing. I am asking $49 for her in Plum. $49. All right, guys, that is everything. Now we're going to get to the name brand box. So I'm going to shift it around and sit down for a minute and show you what I got. Okay, I am back. All right, we're going to get into this box. I got this box. I actually had started writing the dates on the boxes in March of 2025. So about 6 months ago. Sometimes these boxes are really good, and sometimes I have to do some work to them. Just never know. Okay. Just never know with these. All right, we're gonna hope, fingers crossed. All right. First peek, my paper's up a little bit. Okay. All right, first thing we have is a Kate Spade. I love the blue. I don't have anything in my inventory in this beautiful blue color, so that's great. Has a little corner rub. And condition that up and see if that helps. Not much, it's just kind of on that edge there. If you're carrying it like that, no one ever sees that unless they're like, let me see your edge coat. So that's a good place to have something. You got your blue pebbled leather. It's not a dark navy blue, but it's not a bright blue either. It's kind of right in the between, which is great. Almost like a denim blue. You've got the chain detail right here coming out, and it has that same blue leather intertwined in it. I like that. It is not removable, but it is adjustable. It's got a front zipper pocket. Oh, this is nice. Striped front pocket there. Very nice on the inside. You got a top zip here. Let me see if I can see this one. It actually looks really nice too, honestly. Really nice shape. I mean, really nice. Really, really nice. Okay. You have a zipper. You have your Kate Spade right there, and you have a zipper pocket here. I didn't look at that. Let me look at that. No, it looks good too. Wow. Sometimes the insides of the ones I get in this box are got some stuff going on, but this one does not. Okay, you've got two slip pockets here. And as far as oh, what's this say? Oh, this one actually had a business card in there. Somebody from Director of Operations, Next Step Partners. Okay, that must, maybe they own the bag. Okay. All right, that was all that was in there. But this is in amazing shape. Whoever that was kept good care of their bag. This is in great shape. Beautiful. All right, the next thing is the accessory, it looks like, and this is a Dooney and Bourke. This is like a gray. It's not a stark black. It's kind of a gray. Oh, it's got the rainbow zipper. People love the rainbow zipper. You've got your heart Dooney and Bourke hang tag. Oh, I love that. It's got your signature DB. This is like a coated canvas. Okay, so this is gonna unzip. And then you've got, okay, like a denim interior, like a denim blue interior there. Okay. And then the top also is the rainbow zipper. Okay. And then, oh, it's got a key fob. or a little keychain. So you can actually have this as a keychain. Okay. And then it has the interior. And it does have a little mark in there, it looks like. A little mark. This was used, definitely. Nothing bad. Hard for me to see. I'm trying to look. I will clean it really well, but other than that, looks okay. Just dingy. Just dingy. You're gonna have, I'm sure it's from coins. You put coins and stuff in there. Those, you know, money's dingy, so it's gonna happen. And then the back side even has a little pocket. That's kind of dingy there too. Needs to be cleaned out. Take some Dawn's spray and spray in there. All right, well, this isn't bad. Not bad at all. Okay, something different. I've never had one, so. All right, the next, ooh. Tory. I don't know how I didn't see this while ago. I was too focused on the little, a Tory Burch. And this is something I've never seen before. I'm not sure what this material is. It's like a vinyl kind of. Now these are leather and they're in fabulous shape. Fabulous shape, like a vachetta leather there. Actually, it might not be vachetta. It might just be just the tan leather. It's a beautiful, like a beige. Now that's leather also. The Tory Burch sign is leather. And then this is like a coral or a red. I think it's like a coral. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right, let's see. Really, the corner's not too bad. You may see a little bit of just, I think it's just crinkle from where it crinkles. There. Oh yeah, that is kind of a corner wear, I guess you would call that, right there. Nothing's peeling or coming off. It's just where it crinkles. This side doesn't have it as much. Nope, that one doesn't either. So it's just over here on this one, and it's just crinkled. Like when you bunch it out like that, you don't really see it much. Just a little crinkle wear. Nothing flaking off. So honestly, I don't know if you'd maybe take something that was, you know, like a marker or something that was close to that color and just kind of over the top of it. Might make a difference, honestly. Something, if you were to buy it, that if you wanted to try that, try it. But honestly, you don't really see it too much. All right, so let's open it up. Oh, not bad at all. Okay, the first thing I see that's kind of neat, it has this little buckle here. So you can buckle this and it keeps it together. Like that. And then you can do your little, this makes it a little bit smaller if you wanted it to be a little bit smaller. Okay. I guess. Yeah, it kind of bunches it up there. I like it bigger as a tote, but it's just kind of nice to, kind of neat. And I put it on the furthest one, so you wouldn't have to put it on that one. You could put it, and I don't think it was ever used. I don't think they used that ever, but it's there. All right, so on the inside, I'd see like a little bit of, see that little white down there? I think that's probably something that would be easily cleaned out. Kind of looks like, oh, it feels like toothpaste or something. That's what it feels like anyways. You have a zipper pocket on this side with your Tory Burch emblem there. Your actual zipper says Tory Burch on it. Look in here. It actually is really nice. Got two slip pockets on the other side. Isn't that nice? I like this. I love getting Tory. I don't really see hardly any Tory out in the wild, so I love getting a Tory. This is a great bag. Great bag. All right. happy with that. All right, the next one. Oh, it's a Michael Kors, and I already saw on the inside it has its dust bag. I love this bag. Love this bag. It is a Michael Kors. It is like an ivory, a light beige, snake embossed satchel. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love all the buckle detail. You've got your Michael Kors hang tag. I love that buckle. You got your Michael Kors branding there. This bag is a statement maker. She's gorgeous. Wow. All right, so on the back here you have a snap open zip pocket or slip pocket, and it looks clean on the inside there. I don't think, no crossbody strap, but there are crossbody D-rings. So, I mean, I could put a crossbody. I have like I have a cream with gold that I could put with this or something like that. The bottom here looks nice. You do have a little bit of corner rub right there. Not as much right there. Maybe a little bit right there. And a little bit right there. You honestly don't see that a whole lot because it's all gussied up, pleated up around there. You really don't see it. All right, and so let's see what the handles look like. Okay, there is just a tiny bit of edge coat. It's not even really continuing on. It's like it just, the two little areas right there. So I will get some black leather paint and paint that so you can't see that. But otherwise, oh, actually the other side has the same thing right there. I'll paint that also. The rubber is still there. Okay, that's it. The edge coat is still there. The black actual paint came off. So that will be great. I'll be able to paint that. No problem at all. Same thing with this. That rubber is still there. The edge coat's still there. So I'll just paint that black. Okay, that's an easy fix. All right, the inside is honestly beautiful. You've got your Michael Kors branding. You've got two slip pockets. You've got a zipper pocket here. I always like to unzip them whenever they're not bags I've cleaned or conditioned to make sure that they zip and unzip. When I clean and condition, I know what they're doing. When I haven't done that with them, then I'm not sure. Your key fob here. On this side, you have two more slip pockets. Got a little bit of trash in there. But honestly, look at this interior. Gorgeous. This bag is honking. This is another Michael Kors. There's your branding there. This bag is gorgeous. Your zipper here has the Michael Kors on it. Let me go ahead and zip it. Oh, beautiful. Oh, and it does have the Michael Kors dust bag. So you get that with it. Wow. This box, so far there hasn't been, usually the insides of a few I'm like scrubbing on, and this is not. You know, I did not zip, as I thought of that, I didn't zip this interior pocket. Let's do that together. Yeah, okay. All right, last bag, and she's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Color anyways, color-wise. She is a Kate Spade. Look at this turquoise. Would you call that turquoise or like a Tiffany blue? Maybe it's a Tiffany blue. It is gorgeous. You've got this faux charm that hangs there. That is absolutely adorable. Got your Kate Spade branding here. There's a little bit on the bottom, which I will take tub of towels and take whatever I need to. This is like a, it's almost like it's a, I don't really know what that material is, but hopefully maybe that wipes up really, really well. Otherwise, it's just on the bottom. There's honestly nothing on the rest of it. It's just that bottom area. Your handles are gorgeous. Gorgeous. It does have a zipper top. That's awesome. Let's see. Let's get this. Let me see if this says what material this is. Oh, wow. It's 100% cow leather. I didn't realize that. I had no idea. Wow. That's cow leather. Wow. That's a sleek cow leather. I did not know that. Blow me over. I was not expecting that. Okay, Kate. You are stepping it up. Wow. Okay. I'm excited. All right. It does. The only thing I see is down there at the very bottom. It's got, that's a ink, a little bit of ink right there. I'm telling you, the way this bag is, that's nothing. Because this bag is everything. Gorgeous. You've got your Kate Spade branding there. You've got this zipper pocket. I love the way that tan glistens. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. On this side, you've got the two slip pockets over here. You maybe got a tiny bit, a dot there and a dot there of that ink, which I will scrub it and see if I can lighten it at all. I'm not going to do a whole lot because I do not want anything to go wrong with this bag because it is pristine and gorgeous. It is, besides the bottom that has just that little bit, and that, this is gorgeous and rare. I do not see anything like this very often. There's your top. I mean, the handles, the bag, this being leather, I'm in love. Absolutely in love with this bag. Wow. I don't even know if I had a favorite right now. This color of this bag. Wow. I love that. I mean, this Tory, I love the coral and the tan. Love that. This Michael Kors, I love. This is, wow. This, I don't have anything in this blue in my inventory. I love the denim of this, honestly. This honestly wouldn't be a bad crossbody for me to use. I really like this. If this doesn't sell, I may switch to this for right now because I like this a lot. I don't know. All right, and then I've got this. Here is the Dooney rainbow stripe. This was an amazing box, and I don't have a lot of work to do. Fabulous. Wow. Thank you, ThredUp. So, like I said, if you see anything that you would like, please send me an email to singlemomreview@gmail.com. I would love to box something up and get it back to you. The prices for the box here, those prices should have been on the screen because, of course, I didn't know them when I unboxed it. What I've got coming up, let's see. I'm going to try to have something on Thursday still, even though this is going up on Tuesday. I'm going to shoot for Thursday. I haven't decided what it's going to be. I don't know if I have a thrift haul. I have a bins haul from Tulsa that I could show, but I don't know if I'm going to do that or not. I haven't decided if I'm just going to open a box or if I'm going to do that. I don't know. I'm kind of getting, I need to get some things done before I keep bringing more stuff out. And so I'm debating on that, but it will be something amazing. And then my purse sale may be on Monday again, because this being on Tuesday, the thrift haul being on Thursday, I might need Monday to do a purse sale and then maybe get back on the weekend, the next weekend. Just depends. I'm gonna try. I'm absolutely gonna try to do it on over the weekend. But if not, Sunday or Monday. A little about me, as I told you in the beginning, from Thursday morning when Stone's parents left until Sunday or Monday morning at 1 a.m. I was grand puppy sitting. Whew, yeah, I need a nap. So Thursday night I went to the team meal, football meal, where I was the teacher recognized there. The sophomore boys had nominated me, so they said some really nice things about me, and I got a t-shirt. Then Friday, I actually took the day off to just, kind of spend a little bit more, to be here with the puppy a little bit. I was at work on Thursday, but I took off Friday. And then Friday night, I took my granddaughter. She went with me to the football game because her mom's assistant cheer coach, so she was there. And so she went with me there. We had a wonderful time, her and I. On Saturday, I went and did the banquet, and it was a great banquet. It was actually a 1990 reunion, which 1990 is when I graduated, for Ponca City High School. That's where I worked at, was the Ponca City Casino. And so anyways, I did that. And that went very, very, very smooth. And it was a great evening. Then Sunday, I didn't do a whole lot. I cleaned a lot of purses and did some, I can stay sitting and clean. And he would stay right with me. He would stay right there and chew on his rawhide or whatever. If I started moving, then he started moving. And then kind of did some research, got some pricing, things like that. And then back to work today. Today's Monday. So, anyways, that was my weekend. It was basically revolved around the grand puppy, and that's fine. I want them to be able to have animals like that, but then still be able to enjoy their, life and go travel. And they were actually, my son's girlfriend Presley was in a wedding, and so they got to go spend several days in Washington and just have a good time. And that's what I want. I want, I feel like that's my place right now. I want my kids to enjoy their young adult lives. They go by way too fast. And so anyways, Presley's mom had Tilly and I had the puppy. So it was kind of the grandparents divided and conquered with the dogs. And so anyway, but I hope you all enjoyed this video. I hope you found something that you liked. Send me an email and I'll be talking to you all again real soon. Bye.